always found New Zealand very optimistic and looking forward.
You have one story that you can share? I thought one thing I didn't understand is like you furthest tube ride possible from Ledbroke Grove. What is Ledbroke Grove?
That's where I live now in London. So it's you know, that little island's kind of right at the bottom of the world, really.
Yeah.
So it's like zone 6.
Zone 6, I mean, yeah, from London. Yeah, okay. Is there like you painted things here? This is I don't know, Death Cross. Why specifically here? Is there?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they're all. I mean, that's Wellington.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a doodle, you know. I did that when I was like 16. It was just a. It just reminded me of. I don't know. You could just make up. It's like this whole album's full of these made-up constellations, you know. And, yeah, you know, just sat down and made up a whole bunch of constellations and gave them these different names and these songs. And so this is kind of just an extension of that, I suppose. I just kind of made up this place, which is what you do, I suppose.
What is it for you? Well, you were saying meeting nice people, in your adolescence in New Zealand, nice stories, great stories. Is there one story that you say, well, that's for me, that's specifically for that time? One story that maybe that you want to share?
That's specific to that time?
Yeah, for you, you say all great stories.
I don't know really. I mean, it's just normal. You know, there's a lot of stories. They're kind of. I don't know. It'd feel weird talking about it.
It feels weird to tell them now. Okay. I was thinking maybe some sort of local stories. You'd say every country, every region has its own. I don't know, stories that say a lot about that region. But I don't know. Maybe you're saying, well, when I lived over there, then there was some sort of story about an old woman. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of those kind of stories, and I think. You made up your own. New Zealand's very new, comparatively to, you know.
I think it's 250 years old.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, the ground is older, obviously, but it hasn't got much kind of. The culture of the place is still very much being kind of made, I think, whereas in places like London, you know, so it's so old and everyone kind of feels, you can feel that the weight of kind of history there. I always found New Zealand very optimistic and looking forward. I think when you're a teenager there, you know, you really make your own fun and you make your own little, you know, tucked right at the bottom of the world there, and it's really a great place to work and, you know, dream and, you know, I always seem to end up going back there to write, and I always get the most done when I'm there, and, you know, it's just a very special place to me.
But for you, it's get your creative juices flowing then over there.
Yeah,
compared to London, I don't know, some big.
I just think it's a great place to make things and get things done. You know, it's a really, really special place.
Okay. I think the album was recorded partly in the US too, and then you moved to. I mean, the songs you also while touring in the US. I thought there was some songs were written over there. Then you went back to New Zealand, and then you recorded the songs in London. Mm-hmm. Why specifically London? Any reason to record over there? Or?
It's where we lived, and we didn't really want to fuck around too much. We just wanted to, you know, get to it, and we did it in 3 weeks. And you know, the record before we made in Los Angeles, and it was quite a big kind of operation. You know, getting everyone over there and all the gear, and like. Mm-hmm. And so the idea with this was just to do it very quickly, and it'd been a while since I'd recorded in London, so it was, you know.
And where?
Exciting to do that.
Where do you record in London?
In Acton and like, kind of West London.
What zone?
I guess that's Zone 2, yeah.
Zone 2. So it's also far from Ladbroke Grove.
No, it's not that far from Ladbroke Grove. No. It's just a couple of stops. And, well, it's like one stop and a bus.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.